Reese's Pumpkins are the superior Reese's peanut butter and chocolate treat. Well, those and trees and eggs. Yeah, it's all about the peanut butter to chocolate ratio. Hi, and welcome to Quilt Meets World, where we have adventures in piecing and joy. I'm Russ. Come on into my sewing room. So, yeah, I may have purchased some peanut butter pumpkins this week, and they're gone. Don't judge me. Oh, so yeah, this week has been a little bit fun. Lots of stuff has happened, but also nothing has happened. It's one of those weird, it's been busy but not week. Riley has started snoring on me. I think that's the best way to describe it. She's just basically been very, very cuddly recently. So I'll be on the couch and she'll just be snuggled right on top of me. And if I try to shift any way, she's like, kind of like the whole sound of, ugh, this is way too much effort to even move. So, spoiled a little bit? I don't think so. Absolutely not. Percy has been overly playful lately, which is definitely a good thing. Except, he's underneath my feet, so that's not exactly a good place to be. Yesterday, he was having a lot of fun just attacking my socked foot as I was trying to get ready for work. Now it feels like I'm going to have to start telling my boss, sorry, I'm going to be a little bit late because my chunky cat is, getting energy all of a sudden and my feet are its target. So, yeah, it's crazy. I am not arguing it. I do need to get an appointment for his annual at the vet and just say, he's doing better, but at the same time, he's just still moping a bit. See what we can do. Saturday morning on my live, I worked on week 3 of For the Most Part from Fort Worth Fabric Studio. Before my live, I made the sample block, and during the live, I managed to get 2 of the blocks done. So I've got 3 of the 8 blocks from week 3 completed by the end of my live. So that means in total, we've gone through these fir trees, which are a lot of fun, and these star blocks, which are also a lot of fun, as part of the project. Sunday evening, I was on the phone with my friend David, and he was asking about the sew along, like how I've been enjoying it, the fabrics and everything. He pondered getting into it, but he didn't seem to be in love with the fabrics, which is fine. And sometimes kidding it yourself gets to be a lot of effort. So I was telling him, how the blocks are going. And then I started the whole conversation of saying, this is what I think is going to end up happening for the finish. And then I was like, hold on a second. Let me do some math. I pulled up the fabric requirements for week 4 and started looking at it for a few seconds. And then I said, I think I know what week 4 is going to be. I think it's going to be chunky fir trees. And then, I started adding, I think this is how they're going to end up laying the whole quilt out. It's going to look like this. And I'm telling him everything. I was right about the chunky fir trees. I saw Monday morning that the current block is chunky fir trees, and so I was excited that I was kind of right about that. And I won't know about the layout until this coming Monday. Will I tell you how I think it's going to lay out? No, not yet. I've had the conversation with David, so he knows how I think it's going to be laid out. And then I texted my friend Stephanie of Quilting with Stephanie Stitches, who she may or may not have the layout pattern. And I said, this is what I think it might be. So everything is just now rumors in the back of my mind. A couple of people know. And we'll find out Monday if I'm right. But I will say I was right about the chunky fir trees, though, so maybe? Sunday, I end up spending most of the day working on getting things caught up with weeks 2 and 3, because week 1 is cutting. I may not have finished all my cutting yet, but everything will have to be cut by Friday night. I am not quite done with all the blocks, but yeah, I'm close. I should be able to take some time either during sewing with Stephen and Stephanie, which was earlier now in the past. Yeah, let's see if I can fake that this was recorded on Wednesday afternoon. I'll see what I can do during that. I don't usually get a lot of sewing during my lunch break, but hopefully, between the pair of sew days that we will have this weekend, maybe I will get caught up on the pattern. I have talked about trying out a Zoom sew day with everybody, and we will be trying it out this coming weekend. The date is going to be Sunday, September 15th, and we will be doing this from about 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. For some reason, I thought Stephen and Walter went live at 5, so when I said the time, that's why it was that time. Oops. Sorry, Stephen and Walter. I am excited for this. It will help me get some moving on some catch up stuff that I need to do. It seems to be, Sundays have been harder for me to try to keep motivated. So I'll be sewing with a whole bunch of friends, and that should help keep me motivated up. For those who have asked to be on a mailing list, you should have already received a link for Sunday. I sent it out earlier this afternoon. So check your spam, check everything else. But for anybody else who has not been added to that mailing list yet, you don't have to be added to a mailing list. I'm not gonna say you have to. I am sharing a link in the description box below, so you can have a direct link. You don't have to join at 9 a.m. if you don't want to, because 9 a.m. is very early for some other time zones. This is 9 a.m. Eastern, I should say. You're welcome to come and go as you please. This is not going to be recorded. This is not going to be broadcast anywhere. The only place that you'll be able to know what is going on is within Zoom itself. It's just like any of the sew days that you have seen from, my friends, especially, like the Wednesday sew day for sewing with Stephen and Stephanie, or Stephen's pop-up sew days. That there's going to be one Saturday, so I'm excited about that. So everything is just Zoom. Be mindful of everybody. Make sure I don't have to mute you. This is going to be my first time hosting one of these events, so be kind. I don't know if I will have any technical difficulties. I think I set the meeting up correctly. I'm not accustomed to setting up meetings for Zoom on the web. With work, we have work integration, so it just works. But this is my first time doing it on my own personal Zoom account, so hopefully it's set up good. We'll see. For goals, we'll see what happens. Saturday is only going to be 4 blocks for the most part from Fort Worth Fabric Studio. So between my sample block that I have to do beforehand, just to make sure I'm doing it right. I've watched the videos. I know what's going on. Basically the same as existing stuff that we've done. But I like to have a sample block it done if I can help it. So between that and everything, I may get all 4 of those blocks done by the end of the live. If not, I should have maybe 3 because they are a simple block. I did get 2 star blocks done this past Saturday, so hopefully maybe this coming Saturday I will have 2, if not 3 of those blocks done. And then that means I will have everything ready for Monday's finishing, assuming I finish sewing these little blocks together. I will not be finishing starting Monday because work gets in the way and stuff, but I will have that opportunity throughout the week to maybe prep some stuff. And next Saturday, we will be working on the finishing of it together on my channel live. In addition to, for the most part, catching up and getting fully settled, there are borders that need to be put on my Tibet quilt that I did with John of Guys Craft 2 over Labor Day weekend. I really kind of want to get that done and quilted so I can show it off at Show and Tell this month, which is a week and a half away. So yeah, I really got to get that done and on the long arm soon, just so I can know I can get all the binding on. And then, if I run out of things to do, I need to get more of the hourglass blocks from Rock Candy trimmed up so I can start finishing putting more rows together. I have 1 row complete, and that is a far cry from a finished top. I should probably organize my coworkers to get a photo soon, because I want to get a photo of us and print it to put on the back for the label. I think that would be awesome for my boss's retirement. So yeah, I have plenty of stuff to work on during the Zoom Sew Days this weekend. Anywho, I think that's going to be about it for today. I hope you were just at least a little entertained with my weekly shenanigans. If you wouldn't mind doing the things for the YouTube algorithm that it likes, that would be awesome. It is things such as, hitting the like button next to the video, subscribing to the channel if you aren't already, commenting, eating some M&Ms, maybe some Reese's. It doesn't matter. Ringing the bell icon next to the subscribe button will get you notified anytime that I go live on Saturday mornings and when I upload other videos throughout the week, like this vlog that you're looking at. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and an awesome week. Until next time, stay happy and keep stitching.